Hello YouTubers, beer geeks, and beer hounds alike. Bill here, and we're going to do a beer review. This one is by Valley Brewing Company. It's called Alphadelic IPA. And this one has 90 IBUs and 7.2% alcohol by volume. And I've had this beer before. I've reviewed this beer before. But when I did my previous review, it was probably like 2.5, 3 months old, so it kind of lost some of its hoppiness. This one here is less than a month old, so I'm gonna review this one because I don't think the last one was really fair because it had too much age on it. And in my opinion, I think after a month and a half, 2 months, the beer it loses a lot of its hoppiness, and it just becomes kind of malty and not as good, you know. You got to get these IPAs fresh, man, or else you're gonna miss out on really what the beer's supposed to taste like. So this is what the can looks like. I've had this beer a couple times, but I've never had it this fresh. So I'm gonna re-review this right now. Let's get a crack open and see what we got here. I mean, there's the enjoy by date, February 17, 2020, and today is 9/30/19, so it's very fresh. That's even if they're giving it a 6-month life, it's very fresh. So let's get a crack open and see what we got here. Bready. Got this at Stater Brothers, or no, I'm sorry, Albertson's grocery store for like less than $11 for a 6-pack. Hang on one second. All right. So it's got a medium, frothy, creamy head, slightly hazy, kind of like amber color. I'd say it's like an amber color, which is some copper kind of hints in there, tones. Basically amber with slight haze, as you can see. Can see the beer through there slightly. Okay. Not too sure if I've ever had any other beers by Hop Valley, but I know I've had this a couple of times, and I just never like had a fair shake at this one because I've always gotten them with a little more age on them than I would prefer. But this one is fresh. This one's less than a month old, so I think this will be a fair review on this one. So let's get an aroma on this puppy. Okay, right up front, I'm getting like a nice bready kind of malt note, along with some citrusy notes and some hop notes. I'm getting a lot of pininess and like pineapple. Some guava and orange. And some kind of like melon. There's like a melon note. And a slight kind of grapefruit note. That's about what I got. Let's get a hit. Cheers. That's more like it. Yeah, you got to make sure you get your IPAs fresh, man, or else you're not going to get, you know, the full deal. You know, stouts and porters and darker beers like that, you can get away with having some age on them because they're not like really hoppy beers per se. Most of them, some are, but most of them aren't really hoppy. So you're not going to really lose much character unless it's like, you know, real coffee stout or something, because that will tend to fade as well. Or any kind of like barrel aging, that will tend to fade with some of those darker beers. But your IPAs, you want to get these less than 2 months old. That's my opinion. A lot of brewers give them 4 to 6 month shelf life, which I think is ridiculous. I mean, that's way too old. You're going to start losing the hops after like 2 months. It's going to be almost gone. It's going to be a malt beer, and it usually doesn't taste good because it's unbalanced then. But this one is definitely fresh, and I can taste the difference. The taste follows the aroma. See if we can pick up anything else here. It's got a medium mouthfeel. Real nice creamy mouthfeel. Yeah, it's got real nice breadiness to it. Real nice malt to it. And it's got, you know, real nice hop notes, piney and some kind of fruity notes, kind of almost tropical. Yeah, it's very, very good. It's pretty hoppy now that I get it fresh. It's a pretty hoppy beer. I mean, it's 92 IBUs. That's up there, and it tastes really good. Doesn't have any like unpleasant lingering bitterness or nothing like that. It's got plenty of malt to smooth all that out. This is a very tasty beer, actually. It's very tasty. You know, it's got the pininess. It's got the fruit notes like pineapple, guava, orange, a little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of melon. But mostly it's like piney hops with a really nice malt backbone to it. And a really, really tasty beer here. Let's swill it and see if we can pick up anything else, and then we'll wrap it up. Cheers. Look at the lacing it's leaving on the glass too. You could that's the malt. It's got excellent malt. Yeah, that grapefruit's coming in a little bit more on the back end. It's very tasty. On a scale of 1 to 5 stars, I'm going to give this puppy 4.2. This is very tasty, pretty good price. I like it. It's excellent. 4.2. I'll have the description in the description section at the bottom of the video there. And we'll wrap this one up. Alright everybody, we'll catch you later. See ya.